it's Lindsay here with Pilates on Demand. Today we are going to be doing a calves only workout. So I grew up dancing, doing mainly ballet, so I've certainly done my share of calf raises or releves, you could say. So we used to do a lot of these in order to also help strengthen our ankles, because the ankles, remember, everything runs up the chain. So if your feet and your ankles are stronger, it's gonna help support, your knees and your legs with regular activities like walking or more intense activities like running or heavy squats. So we're gonna get right into it. We got a bunch of different variations. If you feel like you have trouble with your balance, wall or chair to hold on at any time, we will in the end do some single leg work, so certainly grab those props if you need them for a little balance help. So we're gonna start internally rotated, which looks a little funny. So it almost looks a little knock knee, but it's the whole leg turning in the hip socket. So it's not that guy where the knees touch together. I want you to actually keep your legs completely straight this whole workout. So your thighs are nice and strong. We're spinning the top of the thighs, knees, and toes in. That is our internal rotation. Bring those hands to the hips. Keep your core nice and tight. And here we go. So you're gonna lift up into the ball of the foot and then lower those heels back down. Heels come up and heels lower down. Good, so keeping a strong center here is gonna help you with the balance. So it's basically like you're bracing your core nice and tight. Good, and just try to keep everything in your shoulders and neck relaxed. You can find your own tempo. If you go slower, that's actually gonna challenge the balance more because you've got a longer hang time at the top where you have to find that evenness. If you go quicker, you might feel a little bit more burning sensation, might feel a little bit more aerobic. So, find where you're at today. This is a no break workout. It's super short, quick to fit in during your day, but it's gonna pack a punch. Good, heels go up and down. I actually just got back from India like 24 hours ago, or actually maybe just a little over that. So I'm excited to be here with you guys today, shooting some workout videos. Last one, okay, we're going parallel hips distance. So toes, knees track straight forward, heels go up and down. Now I wanna make sure that when you come up into your releve, you're not rolling out or in. So have even weight through the whole ball of the foot. I went to India for my advanced yoga teacher training and it was an amazing experience. I'm still digesting it all. Are we starting to feel those calves? They're definitely warmed up. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is we have the action of the heels lifting and lowering, and that the calves have to work in order to lift you up, but I also want you to think of squeezing your calf muscle. So just like you contract your abs or you squeeze your butt, we're trying to isolate that muscle. So we're doing something called an isometric contraction. So we've got the movement, right? Heels up and down, but you can add on by thinking of your calves. Maybe close your eyes, maybe not, if balance is a challenge. And connect mind to calves, mind to muscle connection. Okay, float those heels down. We're going turned out. We'll stay hips distance. Heels go up and heels go down. Again, just because we change the rotation of the legs, I still want even weight from your big toe to your pinky toe. And if you're able, really lift your heels up. So instead of stopping here, press all the way into the ball of the foot to lift those heels up. So it's like the top of your foot where your toes and your knuckle joints are, that stays on the floor, that pushes into the floor to lift the heels higher. That's gonna help get those calves to work more. Yeah, bigger range of motion. Nice work. I hear my dryer going off right now, those sounds of your house. Up and down. Okay, we got one more. Float it down. We're gonna take this wide. So same turnout, just wider apart. Bring your chest back. So try not to lean forward. Stay nice and tall. So think of your head being right over your hips. And remember, from here, we're gonna move into some single leg movements. If you need to grab that chair for balance, be my guest. You can also modify by just doing it with both feet on the floor, no problem. Okay, feeling the calves for sure. Good, heels press up Heels float down. So almost creating that forced arch in your foot. Okay, we got about 20 more seconds here. We're gonna take it into some single leg work. And then the finisher, they're fun. Trust me, stick around for it. You don't wanna miss it. Okay, last two. Good, last one. Woo! Okay, we're going single leg work. I'm gonna grab the wall. Let's start with the left foot. So just lift your right leg up in a comfortable position. Try not to sit in your left hip. So stand tall, toes point straight forward, and we're going into those calf raises. Okay, heel up and down. Yeah, try to find the balance at the top. So you can see I'm taking it nice and slow. I'm working on my balance here today as well. I think once you switch to this single leg work, you'll probably want to move a little bit slower. Think of lifting up nice and tall through the crown of your head. Okay, you got 10 seconds. We're simply going to switch legs. Okay, one more right here. Heel goes high, and then float it down. Try not to just plop. Switch it out. Right into it. Right foot down, left leg up. We're parallel. Whoop, got to find that balance again. We go up and down. So there's two actions in an exercise, contraction and eccentric. So when the muscle is flexing, I want to use a bicep curl, for example, because I think that's pretty easy to see. When the muscle is flexing, that's the contraction. That's when we usually feel the work, but we actually want to resist on the other way of the movement, the eccentric. So that would be when your calf raise, you're going down, slow it down. Last one. And let's switch. Turn the left leg out, float the right leg. We're in that turned out position, but the hips are square. We go up and down. Okay, so one thing here, now that we're putting a lot of weight on just one leg, be careful of your knee bending. So keep your thigh really strong to help support the movement. Good work, guys. Okay, in 10 seconds, we're gonna switch it out. Going turned out on that right leg in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So turn the right leg out, just slightly. It doesn't have to be a crazy ballet turnout. Float the left leg, we lift and lower. And I can definitely tell when I'm switching sides, it takes my brain a second to be like, how do I balance on this side? So, you know, it's okay if it takes a couple to find the balance. It's okay if you don't even find the balance today. Remember, exercise isn't about being perfect. It's about improving. So, you know, give yourself grace. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're here. You showed up. That's way more than a lot of people do, you know? Good work. Let's go for 2 more. We've got 1 more single leg move each leg, and then we are into that burnout round. Okay, so we're going internal rotation. So spin that whole leg in, keep your knees straight, and then we'll float the right leg up, and we lift and lower. And then when you rotate your leg in or out, that is mobility from the hip socket. So if you feel like you can't turn in that much, that's totally okay. Just do it to the point of your ability. My hips are pretty flexible from growing up dancing and doing yoga and Pilates for years, so I can really turn in and turn out. But if your leg doesn't look like mine, that's fine. Just, you know, do where your body's at today. Woo! Good work. Stay strong. We got 10 seconds. We go into that right leg, and then we are coming in to a bunch of pulses. It's gonna be fun. Last one, and let's switch it up. So turn that right leg in, heel out, float the left leg, brace your core, we lift and lower. And I didn't mention this, but if you're progressing this workout and you've done this a couple times, you could start to take the hands off the wall. That's gonna definitely challenge the core strength more. Yeah, the core is like a stabilizer. The middle of your body is stabilizing everything else. So if you take away help of the balance, those stabilizers are firing more. Last one, we float it down. Okay, bring it back to center. Are you ready? So let's start in that internal rotation. Heels are coming up, and you're gonna lift up about halfway, then you're gonna go all the way up, halfway down. All the way up, halfway down. So we're making the range of motion smaller. Yes, keep your hand on the chair if you need that. So we're pulsing it. So let's look from the back. so you've got a bit better view of what's happening. So I'm trying to not let my heels touch the ground. No worries if they do because you lose balance. We're staying in a deeper contraction, yeah? This top point, that lifting point, is where they're really firing up. Okay, we're just gonna spin this to parallel. So toes forward, find that balance, down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Good, 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 keep it up. Down an inch, up an inch. Woo! Okay, so what I'm gonna ask you to do from here is just pick that pace up. Good, nice and quick. Try to keep your big toes down. I know that's hard here. Good, fire it up. We've got some speed. Good work, good work. Okay, we're just gonna turn this out. Heels in, toes out, big toes down, up an inch, down an inch. Okay, I'm starting to squeeze my glutes. Calves are definitely fatiguing. So if you need that extra wrapping of the hips to keep that balance, find that here. Okay guys, the last thing we're going to do is we're firing it up in a glued together position, okay? So let's bring the heels down, walk it all the way together. Let's just hold on to something for balance so we don't have to worry about balance. Lift those heels up for me. Keep those ankles pressing. Down an inch, up an inch, really fast. We're gonna do 100. Okay, I'm gonna count in my head because I'm not gonna count to 100 out loud. Okay, you're done 10. Up and up. That's round 2. That's 30. Lift and lift. This is the finisher. 40. And 50. That's halfway. Let's pick that pace up. This is where we get it to burn. 60. We got 40 to go. Lift and lift. Stand tall. 70. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze those inner thighs. Taking it home. 80. I'll count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Feeling like Jello. Okay, just shake it out. I'm wondering how this is gonna feel later when I sit down and then stand back up. Okay, let's do a couple plies to stretch it out. So when you do a plie, your heel's gonna stay on the ground. You're just gonna bend your knees and push your heels into the floor. So that's stretching the calf out and then straighten the legs. So just a couple bend, stretch. Don't go so deep that the heels lift because then we're losing the stretch. Yeah. Breathe in and out. I'm proud of you. Good work. Okay, extend that right leg straight forward, flex those toes up, maybe you stay there. Maybe you send your hips back, grab those right toes and pull them to you. Take a breath in and a breath out, and then release, and we'll switch it up. So, we're gonna switch legs, extend the leg forward, toes up, hips pull back, reach down for your toes and pull them to you. Good, and then let that go. Boom, you guys crushed that workout. Good work. Calves only. I'm definitely feeling that fire. Please like, subscribe, and share this workout video. Challenge your friends to it. And my name's Lindsay Bushman. This is Pilates On Demand, and I'll see you on the next workout. Don't forget to subscribe below. Bye, guys.